Hi, I'm Karen Casey. I'm from Wishaw and I'm the team manager of Lanarkshire Transplant Team.
What links do you have to the British Transplant Games?
I had a transplant 2.5 years ago.
Do you received
A kidney transplant, yep. Lanarkshire Transplant Team was set up in January of this year. It's the very first time it will be competing in any transplant games. We have 17 patients from the Monklands Hospital and they come from all over Lanarkshire and they are now getting very, very excited about taking part in the games. We set it up because there was nobody had taken part in any games at all in Lanarkshire, and as the games were home turf, we decided it was time that our patients had a chance to compete under their own hospital and their own locality. So I helped set up the team at the launch in Monklands Hospital on the 17th of January of this year. I have been hoping to compete in the games since I got my transplant in August 14, but unfortunately due to various circumstances the hospital would not give me permission to compete, and this will be my first games.
If you could compete, what sports would you?
Ideally I wanted to compete in javelin, but because of a torn rotor cuff in my shoulder, I won't be competing in that. I will be competing in darts, 10-pin bowling.
Can you tell us more about the team that are taking part in the British Transplant Games?
The Lanarkshire team are aged from 18 till 67 as our oldest member. They are taking part in all sports from darts right through to athletics, and we genuinely are actually expecting to come home with some medals. They are all kidney transplants. They've all had, some have had more than one transplants, and we have 2 patients who are on dialysis, having had failed transplants and waiting on a second transplant.
What do you hope that the team will bring?
I hope that the team will get companionship, friendship, and will get to meet other people who in their circumstances have had transplants and will get the bug and compete next year. Although I know at the moment they are actually planning to be in Birmingham next year. I only hope we get Lanarkshire over and done with before we start booking for Birmingham. I was actually up at the hospital last night at a meeting and was asked, when do we actually book for Birmingham? please let us get Lanarkshire over and done with first. I've just actually came from a meeting. I can't tell you, we've got a big secret, but we have a big surprise which you will for the opening ceremony, which since you're going to put this live before the
So we're keeping an eye out for that.
Yeah, you have to keep the Lanarkshire team have a big surprise, but since you're going to put it out live beforehand, I can't tell you about their surprise. We're sworn to secrecy at the moment.
Is there anything more that you'd like to tell us?
The team are getting very, very excited at the moment. They're actually having meetings and they're practising. They're also just have their order has just been completed for their tracksuits and that. They're getting bespoke made tracksuits, and they've just had their own badge made. So they are getting very excited about it and getting really. I must admit they're getting hyper actually. It's me that's having the nervous breakdown, but they're getting hyper about it. So, and they're actually training on Saturday as well. So we'll look forward to that one. So as I say, they're determined that they're coming home with medals. So, and we're actually up at a school in Wishaw, and the young pupils are coming down to support them. And one thing these pupils had said to me, bring back your medals and show us. So they're under no pressure at all. So, yeah.
Thank you for talking to us. We're #British Transplant Games.